Everybody's favorite, well, soon to be favorite, Magistus archetype has gone to, you guessed it, the moon! Make sure you guys smash the like crap out of that subscribe button so you guys don't miss out on more content. Now, this is, I can't say I'm not surprised to see that, things like Renona here have gassed up to $43 a piece because, we've been expecting some new support for this. We were just kind of waiting to see how they were going to try to salvage this archetype. And, I mean, you've had quite a lot of sales over the last couple of days. Man, $23. Yeah, this card, RIP to Renona out here for breaking expectations. Artemis QCR still sitting about 16s. I mean, you have alternative rarities, but this is where the next damage has been done. Zordawa has reached not what I was expecting to be seeing numbers today, but this is definitely accelerating up to some craziness. If you guys bought this the last time that this card was hyped up, you touch these at like the $4 to $5 mark, you put them on a shelf to come back to later, and you finally are like, why are these $12, Robbie? Well, once again, we're kind of in that renaissance where people want to see Magistus kind of becoming this very strong deck. It's just, we're suffering from ancient card design out here. So we'll have to wait and see how this holds up, but definitely some very strong numbers in that department. Artemis CRs, $6. These are interesting. $7 finally on Ninaru's. The Zordawa Magistus of the Calamity, these are still 50 cents all day long. You can get Renona Wondrous Magistus Witch Wardrobe, 40 cents. Regular Renona's like 40 cents. Good news is, if you want to pick up everything minus Zordawa, which Zordawa I do think is probably one of the more important pieces to the deck, for sure, you've got options. They did us a big favor by reprinting a lot of this stuff already. Konami seems to want to make sure that things are available by the time that you do eventually give them support, however they choose to give them support. So, yep, plenty of stuff to keep an eye on in this department. So, I gotta talk about this for a second. Quarter Century Bonanza boxes were $95 Wednesday afternoon. As of today, we have seen these accelerate up $15. Now, you can find these on eBay. I've seen a couple floating about 100, but those numbers are dwindling very, very quickly. You can see your ramp up down here through the $92 mark. Once this wall is gone, and this one, you're going to start hitting up to the $115 mark, and this is a matter of time. For his jokes aside, for how Bonanza has functionally turned out for the community, this set has warped itself into being one of the craziest modern era sets in Yu-Gi-Oh history. And no matter how you want me to spin that or tell it to you, with the rapid buyouts that this set is experiencing, that's the story, and that's how it is. Alright, we've also got, oh boy, more quarter century buyouts. Core TCG being our savior out here, coming in with these relists on certain things. Core must have infinite of these, I'm telling you, but $30, nice $80, and then a nice ramp up to $120 on this thing. Now, have any of these more expensive ones sold? No, they have not. I mean, $30 is your boundary. And it's going to be a lot of the case you're going to be seeing across the board with a lot of these cards. A lot of them are going to be experiencing this extremely heavy pressure. The invisible hand is taking these off of the market, and people are going, oh, I can't believe this. Well, no, this is what's happening, all right? Area. We've even got buyouts happening in the main pool, which I was kind of intrigued by this. Core TCG coming in once again on the clutch out here with the $19 for these. All right. I see one of these did sell for $7. One sold for $36. Holy crap. The fact that somebody threw $36 at this is outlandish to me, but I guess depending on the point that you come in and you look at this and you go, all right, this is kind of where I've been forced to kind of invest or want to pick up a copy, that's a little bit rough. Just kind of pay attention. Core's been doing restocks most days on these. It really just depends on the day and the time you're dropping in. Like middle of the afternoon seems to be about where Core's been. Can I say I'm surprised about this? Upstart has been one of the most popular character cards in the game's history. 51, 53, 58, $60, ramping on up to 75 at this point. Like, I'm actually that's genuinely impressive to me that we have this card clearing the $50 mark now. All right, same thing with Engage. Engage actually just kind of shattered my expectations. I mean, you were all the way down here at like the $40 mark, and then you come back today, I'm seeing $63. And the sad part is we've had sales at the 64, the 62, and the $60 mark. People are officially paying this price point for this. This is interesting because this has been forcing, while this is going up, it's forcing down the alt art Engage, which is okay actually. I'm happy to see that, you know, we have that displacement of Engage value, but interesting. Raigeki QCRs, 5 listings right now. Remember the bottom down here at like the $30 mark. You have one at 38. Once again, core TCD coming in clutch at the $50 mark, but then, you know, you're racing on up to the $65 mark out here, doing its thing. Intriguing. Mausoleum of the Emperor. You gotta be kidding me that Mausoleum, that these are ramping up at this point. Like, I can't believe this. The thing that this has 9 listings, and like, you only need 2 of these if you're gonna try to play anything. But I guess this is one of those niche rarity situations you look at and you're like, hey, you know, this is okay, I guess. Quackimera Drago QCRs, 6 listings right now, and you're hitting about the $11 mark. Now, obviously, you know, this does have the alti, which I would make an argument, depending on what your preference is, the alti might be more for you. All right, I've noticed that there's like 2 camps right now. You've got the QCR people, and you got the OG higher rarity people. So, all right. Title. Oh, boy. If there was one dragon roller that everybody's been keeping an eye on, seems to be Title out here. You've got a 13 and 15. You also have 5 listings left on these. Wow, $18, $15, $10, $16. They are not stopping. Well, everybody, I guess if you want some of them there dragon rollers, we're going up to the moon. Clockwork Knight. These were actually shattered off of the market 2 days ago. And I see that we repopulated, a lot of these repopulated. All the $36 people came through. Core was like, nah, we're going to list these at 10s. Let's go ahead and try to keep the market stable. Core really is being our hero out here with this, but I don't think I'm going to spend $10 a piece on these. Card looks nice, but no. Instant Fusion, wow. 6 listings, and we are at $26. Well, I can't say I'm surprised about this, but once again, I mean, do you prefer the alti or do you prefer this version for your collection? What have these actually sold at? It looks like you had a couple of 30 years, but that's about it. If not, most of those 20s kind of repopulating. Injection Fury Lily, 13 listings. These are actually doing their thing and calming back down. 37, 40, 44. More people opening this product. All the top end out here doing their job. It's disgusting to see how expensive some of this stuff is. You can buy a Heavy Storm QCR now for $74. No, I don't think I will spend that much money. That's terrible. 75, 80, 85. Yeah, people are paying it. Good job, market. That's crazy. Dark Magician Girl, the Dragon Knight. 19 listings. Lowest being $75. What in the world? Somebody actually spent $100. Another person spent $95. Okay. Fusion Destiny is officially a $100 card, everybody. I can officially say that. $100 on Fusion Destiny. And these are 70, 70, 40, 30. I can't believe 2 people spent $70 a piece to get Fusion Destinies, when I would rather the alti just looks so much more impressive. Okay. And then we have Soul Servant, shattering expectations now at 75, 84, 85, 90. Have actually any of these moved? Oh my gosh, I saw one did move. One sold for 90, 24, 23, 23. No way. Well, that's all I got for today's crapshoot of a market. It's a place to be, that's for sure. I expect way more Bonanza movements to continue. This is going to be a story you're going to continue to follow. I mean, Rizol might be able to cover this up a little bit, but this is disgusting. You guys have a good rest of your day, all right? Patrons, thank you. Ah!
Thank you so much for watching. Check out these other videos.